is one message, and that is you are very earthed and you are very grounded. Please move on to higher thoughts. More abilities in your life are possible, and more unpractical methods of reality are also good for you.
Okay.
Too much of practicality is stopping you from moving ahead into a lighter state. Taurus, money is a lot happening for you these days. Either it's troubling you and it's going by, or a lot is coming in and you don't know how to handle it. My advice to you would be use it for the good of mankind. And if you don't have enough, have faith and move on still in the righteous way. Your money will come. As soon as you progress, your money will follow you. Another thing that's happening to a Taurian is disconnection with loved ones and not knowing why. The person is not able to accept the fact that he can be wrong or she can be wrong. So as soon as you start to accept this, you will find the solution to your problem. It's strange, but in a Gemini's life, it's always a duality or a confused part that plays a role. But from now onwards, this year, a Gemini is getting its proper direction because Saturn has moved in to the charts. It is very important that a Gemini understands that there is no confusion and there is only reality. As soon as you start seeing the reality and stop imagining and you stop thinking that everybody is wanting to hurt and harm you, automatically your life will open a lot of good doors for you to move into. And you would realize that many people you thought who hate you in reality actually love you, but you can't accept them because they are speaking the truth about. So as soon as you understand that people are only meaning good, a lot will change for you as a person and your entire personality will start breathing light into others. That will make you happy. That is what you have been waiting for. Sicknesses have been fought, troubles have been moved past, and a lot of movement in your life has actually happened to you. Understanding that yes, you are loved, that you are helped when times were wrong or times were bad for you. Also knowing that there is a spiritual force working in direct connection with you. So now you have to move with the light within, with the understanding within, with the realization that you are there for a very big reason. Until now, Cancer was moving around, a Cancer person was moving around without any reason, without any purpose, without any understanding of why they are living. But now onwards, this should change for them. And I would say 70% of the Cancerians will move into spirituality this year. Leos regularly are not like lions, though their sign says so. They are very calm, loving, and giving people. But now onwards, they have understood that they have been fooled, they have been cheated, they have been misused, they have been abused. So a strong part of the Leo now actually takes a rebirth inside of them, and they start to understand how to react to these situations, how to pass by it in a better way, and see things as their learning, as their lessons, Leos also are understanding their connection with the earth, with the land. Those who haven't moved into buying properties will now get a chance and move into the properties that they have been dreaming about. Those who haven't used their properties will now understand how to use what they have. Those who haven't maintained or well kept the places that they have, maybe their residences, their offices, will suddenly get a chance to move this in a proper direction. Virgos are moving into a lot of confusion. They are moving along with a lot of twisted ideas and thoughts and sorrowful ideas about the self, misgivings about themselves. But in this year, just as the Mercury moves into their charts, their being gets lighter and the Pluto comes by to help them survive and understand all of this. It is important now for Virgos to know that they are very useful beings. They could be technically very connected, they could be electronic champions, they could be literal champions, writers, artists, talented beings, which they have ignored for so long. Now they need to move into their own passion, into their own talents, and that will bring them profits, gains, and happiness alone. Libra now gets connected by the effects of the Scorpio. It moves into life in a stronger way, in a more knowing, perceptive, and a spiritual consciousness. Libra has always been basic about life, and a person who is a Libra is not aware of this ability of connecting with the sign that is ahead of them for strength and support. Thus, today he would be able to pull in from the effects or the righteousness or the good works of a scorpion, and he would also be able to change his aura or his understanding of life. Insecurity that it was facing disappears and a lot of self confidence develops. Scorpio moves into two directions, one the very negative way and one the very positive one. Now, those negative Scorpios will realize that they have to stop all these negativities, all the evil, all the wrong, all the spiting, and they have to come to a status quo where the good begins to happen for them. They see it, they now watch it because Saturn is strongly sitting on their Mars. And it is this that brings their Rahu Ketu into balance, which brings the entire sign into a balanced state of consciousness, into a knowledgeable state, where sitting where they are, they can do good for everybody, everything, and every situation around them. This same Scorpio that was hating, spiting, and revengeful will now meet a status quo, and those who were positive will grow very much, very fast into a very useful state of consciousness. Sagittarius again is very strongly connected to the earth, more beneficial to pull strength from the Sagittarius for these farmers who are fighting, or for the people who are hungry and suffering, or for those who are trying to find peace in their families. A Sagittarius can pull strength from the earth by growing plants, growing vegetables, by growing herbs that can help and heal. A Sagittarian will now move into healing through earth, healing through self, healing through whatever situation that they can handle, and they progress and succeed in whatever their wishes for others are. Whereas they would have problems in what they want to do for themselves this year.
Okay.
Though towards the end of the year, this situation will change. Say from the month of September, things will start to improve for them in their own lives too. Capricorn would move into a state of commitment again as Saturn also moves into their Mars. Their Mangal, which was always very soft and subordinate, now starts to shine out. They start to become people for people. They start to help out. They start again to solve situations for others and also for themselves. People who have had loss of funds or have been cheated will get their money back. People who have cheated others or wanted to give the money and cannot give will also get the ability to pass it down to finish with this karmic state. Also, this that they should not invest in any way. They should not take any major decisions, at least up to the rains of this year. After rains, their time is very opportune, and whatever they do, they will find success in. This being the Aquarian age, the most profitable sign is the sign of the Aquarians. They are having the power of all the planets. They are having the power of great seas. 70% of the Earth's population is water, which will also rectify the waters in their bodies. Their health starts to improve in whichever ways benefited to them, and they would conquer all their health problems. At the same time, they would help others conquer it too. They would just be sitting around handing out medicines and handing out thoughts that can give you medicines from your kitchen or medicines from your homes and make you well. They would not understand that these are the healing powers that they are getting from the power of the planets or from the power of the universe. But towards the end of the year, they will understand what they've done for others. They will understand the good that they did through just advising and just helping, and start understanding the need to go on helping others. This year will be beneficial for them in the way of giving and sharing. Pisces again is very connected to the water of the universe in these times and has a lot of help from the Mercury planet, which brings them to a light but a light-headed state too. This also means stupidities, mistakes, wrong decisions, and ego. If these can be conquered, a Piscean can rule his life this year. But this cannot happen for the first 3 years, 3 months of the year. During the rains, a certain realization, a certain understanding that they can move on in a more balanced way. They could make mistakes like go wrong, meet with wrong friends, get tempted or told to do the wrong things, and yet think they are doing it right. But towards the middle of the year, a lot of this can change because that is when the Mercury lifts from their charts and Pluto comes through to guide them, to help them.
Okay, that was it. All the 12 signs. You seemed like in a daze actually when you were talking.
Yes, I was in a semi-trance only, in a state of connection.
Yeah.
Sometimes on, sometimes off. It was there.
Would you like to just tell us what are the courses that you hold?
I give readings to people who want readings, but for those who want to learn it, I teach automatic writing, and I teach every single spiritual method that has been taught to me in the same way. I leave nothing with myself. I'd like to share it all, and I do. Now, the chances I get to share all this is on Fridays or once a week when the whole group, my spiritual group, we meet. And that includes all those who are wanting to learn and grow. It doesn't mean you were not there before, so you can't be there now and you are new. Nobody is new and nobody is old in this.
Okay.
Everybody is there in the right moments. We also hold workshops, which are once in 2-3 months. Every 2-3 months, we're having workshops. These are closed by places. We don't go very far, just so that we all get a chance to be together for so many days and to meditate at all times. We meditate for 3 or 4 days non-stop. But of course, there are certain variations where sometimes we move into auto art, auto paintings, and auto games. Like the last time they made us play badminton, and every time we hit the shuttle, we were told to take the names of our guides and forces.
So on that beautiful note, only love, no hate.
Only love and lots of love. I can just go on loving. There is no need to know why.
Okay, thank you so much, Cash, for talking to me.
You're welcome, Seema. I need to thank you a lot.
I'm really, really grateful and so happy that I could speak with you. Hopefully, we'll do another session when you're free.
Definitely. It was so nice talking to you, Seema, and your questions and your links were absolutely amazing. They brought out everything I had to give to you.
Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Great to see you. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
God bless. Bye. Bye.